Today on the Aeong Show, we'll be talking about last night's September 17th edition of AEW Dynamite. Hello everyone, this is Zach and welcome to the Aeong Show. Today is September 18th, 2025. Today is a Thursday. Last night was Wednesday, and you know what that means. AEW Dynamite is on the air. Last night was September to Remember. Big 3-hour AEW Dynamite. I thought, today's Thursday, the day after, let's talk about Dynamite. Again, I'm a big pro wrestling fan. As you can see, I have videos on this channel talking about AEW before. I figure, these shows are 5 days a week, so might as well spend one day at least talking about AEW Dynamite since it is every Wednesday. I love talking about it. There's always something to talk about from Dynamite. So let's get right on into it. It was a big show again, 3 hours, packed, tons of great matches, tons of great promos, all that. The show started off. We had Hangman and Kyle Fletcher doing the contract signing for their AEW World Men's Title match coming up this weekend at All Out. Great promo from both of them. Again, Kyle Fletcher is absolutely like a star. This whole entire year, he has just shined more and more from his feud with Ospreay to the TNT title stuff. Now him and Hangman, like he's just showing up big time every single time he's out there. Hangman, of course, he's the champ. There's a reason he's the champ. He's holding his stance in the promos. Again, he's kind of like showing like, Fletcher, you're really good, you're really talented, but you're kind of like where I was like 6 years ago. You're not where I am now. While Fletcher's like, no, I'm better than where you were 6 years ago. I'm better than you were when you won the title the first time. I'm better than you are now. I'm the guy now. And again, we'll see what happens at All Out. Again, I'm expecting Heyman to win, but you can tell Fletcher is going to be a champion probably sooner rather than later, honestly. After that, we had Darby and Moxley giving some promos, again, hyping up their coffin match. That's going to be a crazy match. Darby and Bryan had a little talking with each other, and Darby was like, "Don't get involved in the match, no matter what. You're retired now. Stay away from that." And then, of course, Moxley and Roddy had their match. After that, really good match. Just like hard hitting, good stuff. Roddy always delivers. He's been one of the best in the world for so long now. He's just always insane in the ring. Moxley, I think, really the past like 6 months or so, I think he's really been just like on the top of his game. I feel like the Death Rider storyline started off real shaky, like real wobbly, but then I feel like once he got closer to like actually dropping the belt, like with like the swerve stuff and all that, he kind of like, I feel like he's just been hitting on all cylinders and like he's like killing it in the promos, in the ring, like everything about Moxley is like great right now. I'm loving it. After that, we had MJF was talking to Tony Khan. He's complaining that his has to face Mark Briscoe in the thumbtacks and tables match. He's also complaining about the fact that he can't like cash in his title match anymore, like Money in the Bank. He has to actually like give a week's notice. And Tony was just kind of like, nah, too bad. No one cares. After that, Bobby Lashley versus Toa Leona. What I expected this match to be was exactly what it ended up being. Two big guys, just kind of like two rams butting heads. Like, that's what I want to see. Like, I don't think Toa Leona is like super like crazy in the ring or anything like that in terms of like technical, but like big guy, Lashley, big guy, big meaty men slapping meat, who doesn't enjoy a match like that? So again, good stuff here. Big brawls and stuff on the outside with the Hurt Syndicate and the Ricochet and the Gates of Agony. So again, their trios match on the weekend should be fun. Again, if it's like this, I'm good. If it's just like a big schmaz, big brawl, like all that's great. After that, we had the Christian and Edge, or Christian and Cope FTR promo battle. I really enjoyed this. I thought everyone did great. I thought Cash and Dax did really well with their promos, like showcasing like their grievances with Edge or Cope. I always go back and forth. And then Cope on the mic, he led into them a bit. And then I think Christian, of course, like stole the show with his promo. Again, short and sweet. I feel like that's what Christian's been doing with this whole like reunion with Cope. Like in terms of like, he doesn't need to like say too much. he knows how to get his comments in, get his jabs in, nail it perfectly. And it works great. Like Kendrick's being like the asshole babyface. I think it's perfect. So again, I can't wait for that match. Dax got bloodied up because when Christian hit with the mic, definitely like busted his nose. Hopefully he's all good, ready to go for the pay per view because that match will be big in Toronto. Should be hype. Um, Next we have the Bucks, Young Bucks versus Bang Bang Gang. Of course, the Bucks they did win that $500,000 last week in that tag team match. You know, the Death Riders didn't want any of the money. The Bucks had all of it. The Bucks, of course, splurged on BTE a little bit, but then they still had money. They got their full entrance this time, their music, they got the pyro, got everything. Solid match against Austin and Juice Robinson. I mean, they're not like the usual tag team. Usually, it was either Juice and Jay, or of course the Guns. But you know, both of them are injured, so you have Austin and Juice together. Again, solid little match. Bucks won. Not surprising. They're them in the ladder match for the tag titles. They're still the best tag team going. Best tag team of all time, in my opinion. So that should be good. After that, we had the Mascara Dorado versus Beast Mortos match. Crazy lucha stuff. I mean, these guys wild. It's crazy what Mortos can do because he's so big. Um, and of course, Dorada is like insane. Lots of crazy stuff like that. They messed up like one thing when he went for like I don't even know what he was going for. It was like a weird springboard off the top. He can go into another Canadian Destroyer, but they just kind of like went to more of like a sunset roll kind of thing. So I mean, it wasn't too bad. No one got like hurt on that, but it was a little bit messy there. But overall, great match. I was surprised Dorado won. I thought Mortos would win, but I guess Dorado will be really interesting with Takeshita and Okada. Which again, of course, they both came out. They kind of like stare down, and Dorada like hit diving move on Okada. It's interesting. They're definitely building to Takeshita being like separating from the Don Callis family, which I'm for. Takeshita's like super, like one of the best in the world, like super over. He's gonna be a big star once he separates from. I mean, he's already a big star, but he'll once he separates and goes like full babyface instead of like still hanging out with all the heels, he's gonna be amazing. Uh, uh, Tony Storm, great promo, of course. Tony, I mean, killing it. One of the best in the world in terms of women, men, no matter what. I mean, she's just like on the mic, just I mean, her everything she does is just like perfect on the mic at this point. I like Jamie and Chris Statlander's little promos as well. Tekla just immediately going to her match with Queen Aminata. Uh, Good no holds barred match. These two are always like killing each other since like Tekla's like debut in AEW. They've been killing each other. Um, so again, really fun with them. Tekla wins. No surprise, she's in the Fatal 4-Way for the title on All Out, so she's not gonna lose right before that. Then we had Jet Speed versus Killswitch and Kip Sabian. Again, another little fine tag match. Nothing too crazy here. Jet Speed are really good. They won. That'd be great to see them in the ladder match again because they're more like exciting guys. It seems like we're finally got the split, I guess, here of Kip and Killswitch or Luchasaurus, which I'm good with because I mean with Nick Wayne out and no longer dealing with Christian, it's like I don't really see the point of them being together anymore. So I mean we'll see what happens to both of them, but that should be interesting. After that, Big Bill, another promo calling out Eddie Kingston. Eddie coming back at All Out, that's gonna be hype. The crowd's gonna go nuts for that. Should be like again another like brawly, hard hitting match between them two. Uh, then we had Riho versus Robin Renegade. Riho of course wins. Good little match. Riho looking solid. Her versus Mercedes. That could be a really good match at All Out. Just because I mean, Riho has always been good. Mercedes always good. So see them together in like a big title match, a pay per view, that'll be great. Um, Garcia called out Shibata, so we have that match is like on the pre-show. That should be a fun match. Seeing heel Garcia versus Shibata this time, and then in the main event we had Hechicero and Josh Alexander versus Top Flight. Another again, every match in this card been really solid. This was another one. Hechicero and Josh Alexander won. Made sense. They're again like the most well known of the teams to go into the ladder match. Now you have like four really good tag teams with Brodito as well. There was a big brawl at the end, of course. Hangman came out because they were going to take out Christopher Daniels because, of course, he's a top flight, so they attacked him after the match. Hangman came out, big more brawl. Fletcher did a brainbuster, threw the table on the outside, brutal move. Hangman getting wrecked right before the big pay-per-view match. Fletcher holding up both belts again. He looks great with the AEW World Title, which he'll definitely hold one day. But again, great show. It's time to remember. Really fun. I can't wait for All Out. Again, it's going to be another great pay-per-view. AEW has just been on fire this entire year, especially the past like 6 or so months. So I can't wait. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment of what you thought of this Dynamite, your favorite segment, favorite match, whatever, what you're excited for All Out as well. This has been Zach with the Aeong Show. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe, like, anything. I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.